guys, today's video is going to be just a little bit different than what I've been doing in my last few videos. Today's video is going to be like a chit chat type of video, a little different. It's going to be on the topic life after college, so I feel like that's a really interesting topic. I wish I could have saw a video on how life after college would have been, because I probably would have been a little bit more prepared than what I was. But that's why I'm here, to give those that wish they had a video and want a video to look at about what life is like after you get out of college. So if you're interested in this video, just stay tuned. Okay, so I've prepared a small list of what I want to just hit on in this video, like the main points of this video for you. But first I want to just kind of give you a small background of the college I went to and kind of my experience. So I attended Mississippi State University, Hell State. It's in Starkville, Mississippi, and I went for 4.5 years. I started out as an international business major, and then got to like the end of my sophomore year and was like, yeah, I think I want to do something a little bit different. And so that's when I switched to marketing, and so that's what I have my degree in now. It's marketing, bachelor's of marketing. And so, like I said, I went for 4.5 years. It was a great experience. I love the school, love the campus. I'm sure some people have some objections to Mississippi State, but anyways, you can keep that to yourself, because don't know the school matter than the Bulldogs. Anyways, but yeah, that's just a little background of my college, where I went to school. And so just to start off on these points that I wrote down for you guys, the first thing I would like to talk to you about is like what I'm doing now. So it's basically life now. So right now I'm just back home. I'm working. That's basically what I'm doing, just working, hanging out, just really trying to figure out my life, figure out what I want to do with my life. And basically that's just what I'm trying to work on. It's just figuring out who I am, figuring out what I really want to do in my life, and just trying to make some money on the side. And that brings me to my first topic, is where I'm living at now. So once I graduated, I moved back in with my parents. I'm still here. I graduated back in 2014, this past December, so I'm still kind of a recent graduate. So I graduated back in 2014, and I came back and moved back in with my parents, which wasn't a big deal. Okay, yeah, so I'm living with my parents right now since I've been back, and like I said, it's not really that big of a deal to me. I'm saving the money that I would be spending on rent. They buy groceries, sometimes they fill up the gas tank, you know. But I'm definitely wanting to get my own place soon. It's very, very different from coming somewhere where you've been living on your own for like 4.5 years, and then you come back and you're living in your parents' house with your brothers and sisters and all of that. So it's very different, and it's kind of like, I'm ready for my own space again. I mean, I love my family to death, don't get me wrong, but I do miss my independence, my privacy, things like that. So yeah, that's the whole spiel on me living with my parents right now. Like I said, I am looking for my own spot as of now. The next thing I like to cover are jobs. That's like a whole video I could probably do on its own. Like, it's that broad. So jobs. The job search for me when I got out was rough. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was rough. I feel like if a lot of companies, like big companies, they want people with experience, like some type of experience, like some knowledge of something. Like they want something. You can't just apply and just be like, oh well, I know that I'm gonna get that job, because you're not. You're gonna get an email saying that they went with another candidate. I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten talking about they decide to go with another candidate, or the position has been filled, or they just don't write back at all. You don't hear back from them at all. So that's kind of discouraging. It was very discouraging for me because, well, I didn't do any internships when I was in school. I didn't do any internships. I barely used the sorry y'all, I just keep getting all these distractions and I cannot film this video. Nobody wants me to film and talk to y'all. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, jobs. Like I said, it's been rough for me. When I first got out of school, I started working in a retail store here in my city, my area. And I was doing that for about 3 months until I found another retail job. And to tell y'all, on these jobs, it's kind of like each job I went to, I kind of increased. Like I never went to a job that had to take a pay cut or was the same. Every job that I went to was some type of increase in the pay or whatever. So I left that job, went to the next job, got a little bit more money. I wasn't there very long either. I was there for like 4 months before I came to the current job I am here now. So what that tells you is I don't want to work in retail. That's the main thing. I do not want to work in. So now I am working at a bank, which is, I feel like, so much better to me, and it's kind of more securing and what's the word? Ensuring to me, because in a bank it's going more in the direction that how do I say it, that I actually want to go into. Like I don't want to be in retail. I don't want to work retail. I don't want to work fast food. I don't want to work in a restaurant, anything like that. So I feel like the experience of a bank opens the door to so many other things that I did not have the experience for and the opportunity to go towards. So that's where I am right now with jobs. But I will recommend that if you are still in school, please do an internship. Take advantage of those. If I had an internship, I'd probably be with a company or a job that I really, really wanted. Also, utilize your career center if your university or junior college has one. And that brings me to my next point, is the regrets that I have. Like I did not utilize the resources that I had available to me to the fullest like I should have. We had a career center. They offered great training, mock interviews, dinner etiquettes, business casual versus business professional, fashion shows. They had a slur of different type of things that would have prepared you for that business world. And they had all type of interviewers come in and do everything. And I went to a few things, but I did not go to nearly as much as I should have done. I didn't utilize it like I should have. And I tell anybody, and my sister's in college now, and I tell her all the time, do an internship, utilize your career center, do all that you can so that you can have a job when you get out of school, because this world and searching for jobs is not easy, it's not fun, and it's rough if you don't have any experience. So my mom really had to tell me, because I got so discouraged. I'm like, I just don't even want to look for jobs anymore because nobody's gonna hire me. Like, what do I have to offer? And to me, I felt like I had a very great work ethic. Like I felt like I could do anything, but those companies, they didn't know that because they didn't see any experience that I potentially had. So they didn't know. So she was just like, you just really have to go out there, get you some experience, and then go back and try to work these jobs. So I did that, and that's what I'm doing now. So hopefully maybe next year, year and a half, I can apply for something a little bit higher, more of what I want, more of a career instead of a job type of thing, in a few more months, few more years, and that'll just really put me where I really want to be. So I'm just right now just gaining experience. Remember, experience is gold. It is golden out here these days, I promise you. Okay, and my next thing is just what I'm doing now. Like I said, with jobs and stuff, this kind of goes hand in hand with jobs. I do plan on going back to school next year. I do plan on going back to getting my MBA. I'm still trying to debate on what I want to go study. Thinking of sometimes it's going to be an MBA in something, some type of business program like entrepreneurship or business finance or something along those lines. So I'm definitely looking into that. I know I want to go back and get my MBA. That's like a must. As far as PhD, I would like to, but we'll see how I feel after I get my MBA. But yeah, those are just my suggestions, tips, and things like that with my life after college. So the main things I would love for you guys who are still in college to take away from this video is just enjoy college. Don't rush it. I mean, there's going to be times where you're going to feel stressed out. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel like you can't do this anymore. You're going to feel like you want to drop out and become a drug dealer or a stripper. Don't go do any of that stuff. But you're going to have times where you're going to feel like that because school can be hard. It can be very stressful. Trust me. I know. So just stick with it. It'll all be worth it once you walk across that stage and get that degree. I promise you, that's probably going to be the best feeling of your life. So just embrace it, have fun, and once you graduate, you're going to wish you were back because right now, I don't miss the schoolwork. I don't miss the school aspect of it, but I do miss being in the college town, the college atmosphere, just the whole college feeling I do miss. So just enjoy it while you're there. Like I said, utilize those resources that you have available to you. I cannot stress that enough. Like, please use those resources because they can make you or break you once you get out of school. You can have a job or you won't have a job, and you're gonna have to struggle to look for a job like I was. So just utilize those resources, have fun, stay out of trouble. And I guess that's all I have for you guys today. If you would like to see more chit chat videos like this with me, just thumbs up this video or leave down in the comments what you would like to see next or any topics that you would like for me to cover. And I guess that's it. I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.